Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Hey guys, it's me again, back with another video, and this week it's a story time. Oh my gosh, she's doing a story time. Not like she did it in the cooking one. I kind of did, but this is a sit down, eat some food. We got rice, shrimp, chorizo. We got it all here. We gonna eat food and we're gonna talk about last week when I went to Gov Ball. Okay, Gov Ball, Governor's Ball. Governor's Ball is a festival, okay? Governor's Ball is a festival. It's a music festival where people, there's a whole lineup, mad people perform. We got like 5 different stages, and there's a set list of times and what stage people are performing on. So we got this one over here, this one over here, this one over here, and you pick wherever you want to go. Like pick wherever stage you want to go at what time to go see whoever, you know? Okay. So it's in New York. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of it. It's a really cool festival that a lot of people go to go see their favorite artists. So as soon as that lineup came out, I looked because I went last year and I had a great time. I saw Uzi, I saw a bunch of people. It was great. I went with my friend Janine, shouts out to you. So I went like last year, so I wanted to go again this year. I checked the lineup like a couple months ago and it said SZA on it. And we know how much I love SZA, okay? At least I do. And most of my friends know I'm obsessed with her.
Not like you don't have a whole video singing her songs and dedicating it to her? I don't know.
So as soon as I saw her name, I pressed buy. Look. You see this? Buy. I bought that thing. I bought that thing ASAP, no Rocky. I bought that thing so fast, okay? So I bought my ticket, and let's fast forward to the weekend where I'm going, okay? So the day before, I actually went with a bunch of my friends to this house. My friend owns a house upstate a little bit. I guess you could say it's upstate, I don't even know. But it's a drive away. It's like at least an hour and a half away. So we drove there at like 6 p.m. and I didn't come back until 2 a.m. the day of Gov Ball on Sunday. So mind you, I came back at 2 a.m. and I had to get up at 8:30 p.m. So I barely got sleep, but it was fine. Honestly, didn't even care because I knew that I'd be okay. I'd be able to get up because it's SZA we're talking about, okay? So I woke up at 8:30 the next day, like the day of Gov Ball. So yeah, I took an hour and a half to do my hair. It took me an hour and a half because I wanted to look just like SZA. I literally inspired this whole look, the hair, the makeup, the clothes, all based on SZA, okay? Because I am obsessed with her. I'm gonna show you a picture right here. Okay, this is what I look like. I spent so much time doing that, you guys, so much time, and I didn't have a problem with it because I wanted her to notice me, okay? I love her and I want her to know how much I love her, okay? So it took me a while. Then
I went with my friend Ray. Shout out to him. I don't know why I kind of just skipped over that. Forgot to say his name, but anyway, shouts out to Ray.
He's waiting for me to be done. Finally, I get a how you say, notification. And actually, notification is from my mom sending me a screenshot of an email she got from Gov Ball because she helped me buy the ticket, so it was on her email. She screenshot it and sent it to me, okay? And I'll literally insert a picture of what it said right here. Basically, it is saying that there's a weather advisory and that they're gonna let us know if it's canceled or not by 11:30 a.m. For what? Bro, it was literally like a 40%, not even like 30-40% chance at 3 and 4 p.m. It is now 11, not even like 10:45 a.m. The gates were supposed to open at like, I don't even know when, like I think like 12 or something. Me and Ray were trying to get there for 2 o'clock because my other favorite person that I love so much, No Name, the rapper, was performing at 2:45 or something. So it would been fine. Like, it was a 40% chance, mind you. So I'm just like, okay, they're dragging it at this point. But I did see at 8 p.m. that night, 8 p.m. that night, there was a 50% chance of like actual thunderstorms. So I'm like, okay, I kind of get it, but I was really crying inside because SZA's set, her set was supposed to be at 8:45 to 9:45, I think. So I was like, dang, like, I was so sad. So finally, at 11:30, when they announced that it's still happening, but the gates are gonna open at 6:30 p.m. Okay, 6:30 p.m. So I was like, oh, okay. And then they released a whole new set list. I don't know, I'll probably show that here too. They released a whole set list of the new pushback condensed set list that'll go on to like 11ish, maybe, yeah, like 11:30, I don't know. So I'm like, all right, that's better than nothing. Like, that's fine. At least it's still on. And SZA was still on the list. Happy. I was a little sad because I was ready and like I had to wait a bunch of, it was, at this point it was like 1 p.m. I had to wait so long. So me and Ray take the train to the city and then hang out for a little bit because we have really nothing else to do because we were ready to go and like there was nothing really to do. So we took the train to the city. Everything was
I'm gonna throw rocks through your windows, you dumb whore.
So we get to the city and then we literally hung out at like 10 different freaking Starbuckses. We walked around, we like window shop for a little, then finally so it hits 4:15 and so I'm like, okay, let's walk to the ferry. Like, we gotta walk to the ferry because I was thinking originally 5 o'clock, but I was like, let's just go early. Like, it was a 20-minute walk. Let's walk to the ferry to get to Gov Ball, like, so we can get there early and be like in front of the line and get on the first ferry to the island, Randall's Island, where it's held. Me and him start walking and everything's fine. Then we get to the ferry line and we push our way to the front and then show our wristbands and we get onto the other line that's like the actual line to the ferry. But the ferry isn't coming. Like, we literally are standing there for like a good, like, I'm not even kidding, probably like an hour and a half. So the first half hour was fine. Me and him were just talking. It was fine. We're just standing there waiting. Like, we're just standing there like. But then finally, oh my god, all of a sudden, it starts pouring bullets. Like, I mean, I'm talking like I was holding my umbrella and it was making my umbrella like seizure. Like, it was that like heavy. It felt like pellets. It felt like someone was shooting my umbrella. It was like hail, but it was just raining so hard that it was just insane. Like, it was crazy. I was like, oh my god, like, this is insane. So it's raining and raining and raining for a good like half hour. I'm not even kidding, like a good like half, maybe even longer, half hour, 45 minutes, pouring rain. Thank god me and Ray had umbrellas. People didn't bring umbrellas. I was like, y'all are crazy. I knew to bring an umbrella because there was some percentage of rain later, so I was like, I might as well be equipped with an umbrella. Like, I'm not trying to like be soaking wet. Like, that's not cute. So me and him are holding the umbrella. Of course my hair gets freaking frizzy. I mean, it wasn't frizzy, but it was like getting curly because I straightened it. It was getting curly, but it was whatever. I didn't even care at that point. And finally, it stops raining and the sun comes out. Like, I'm telling you, it was a dark cloud and then all of a sudden, it like parted and it was just like really sunny. I was like, this is like the end of the world. But honestly, at this point, that's a good, we were all happy. Everyone, the whole line, and I'm talking thousands of people, just started cheering and cheering. Yeah, because finally it was over. It was going so hard, like, push back the festival. We already have been through it. Like, this whole line has been through it, all right? So finally another half hour passes by and then the ferry comes and we're like, oh my god, yes. And then so me and Ray end up on the first ferry. I was so happy, and we were on the ferry. We're so happy. We're like, yo, we made it. Even after all this, we made it. We on our way to the festival to see SZA.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
And no name, of course, but like our main source of entertainment for that day was SZA, and our purpose was SZA. Okay, so we finally get to the island. We're on the ferry for a good 20 minutes. We get to the island, they let us off. Me and Ray are like booking it to the gate so we can just get in already. They scan our thing, they scan our wristbands. Mind you, there was a check at the there was like a security check at the ferry, but they turned it off.
Don't mind my air conditioner noise, but I didn't clarify, like, by turned off, I mean there was like a metal detector that you had to walk through, like, you know, in like the airports, like you had to walk through that thing. Like, yeah, they turned that thing off. Like, barely, I think like only a couple people got checked and they just turned it off. So that's what I meant.
Like, they did not check us when we were getting onto the ferry. Like, so, like, and at the festival, we, like, the people on the ferry got to skip the security check. So anyone on that ferry could have brought whatever. Like, that's really dangerous, mind you. Like, people, no one brought anything dangerous, thank God, no one was hurt or whatever. But mostly everybody just brought mad alcohol, mad weed, like just people brought like stuff that wasn't harmful, but like still, like, it could have been really bad. We scan our wristbands, we run. I put there's like, you pay $20 to put your thing in a locker. I paid it. I put my backpack in a locker because I didn't want to have that on me, and I had my camera in there. Thank God I didn't bring it with me. So I had really expensive stuff and important stuff that I didn't want to get either wet or stomped on or just anything like that, any damage. I didn't want that to happen. So I just shoved it in the thing, in the locker, locked it, and we ran to No Name because No Name was the first performer to be opening, like, to open. So we run to that stage. Finally, she comes out. She's so good, but you know what she says? Sorry guys, since the rain, like, since the thing got pushed back, like, I'm only having like a 25-minute set. Girl, she only had like 3 songs. She sang like 3 or 4 songs. I was like, I want her to sing her whole Telephone album because I love that album so much. So yeah, I was pissed. Like, me and Ray were like a little sad, but it was whatever because, you know, they can't do anything about it. So we're like, all right, whatever. At least we got to see her live. She was amazing live. She's so gorgeous. I love her. Like, she should headline everything. She's so good, right? So she goes and then she ends. She's like, bye y'all. I'm like, And before actually she left, I forgot to mention, she said, so while she was saying my set is gonna be short, she was like, because of the rain, and she said, God, she screamed, F God. Everyone in the crowd was like, cause bro, why would you jinx it like that? Why would you say that? You're jinxing it. Even she was like, just kidding, but like everyone was like, oh my gosh, like you can't be saying that when there's a percentage of rain coming, like now we're scared, right? At least that's what was going through my mind. I know other people around me were like looking around like, don't do that, you know? But whatever, so she said it, couldn't do anything about it. I was like, she definitely jinxed it, but I'm just not even going. So she ended, and the next act was supposed to be Sheck West. Okay, I'm gonna try to speed up to the part that was interesting. So anyway, we get to Sheck West. There's so many mosh pits, like so many. I was in the middle, me and Ray were in the middle of one point, and like we were on the very edge. I was like, boy, we're about to die in here. Like, I'm scared, like y'all don't understand. I was like, ooh, ooh, and I oop, and I whoop, and I whoop. And I'm sorry if the angle changed, but my thing like stopped recording for some reason. But anyways, so yeah, we watched Sheck West, a bunch of mosh pits, this and that. Mobamba comes on, people are ping, ping, ping. I was like, dang, like y'all need to chill out. But anyway, finally, he's done. And mind you, we go to Sheck West only for the reason that he's performing on the same stage SZA's performing at. So I'm like, oop, like we gotta go there. And as soon as everyone leaves from Sheck West, I'm running to as close as I can to the front. So me and Ray make it to like the 6th, 5th-ish row. Like, we're not far from the front, but I still want to be like either 1st or 2nd row. Oh, I want to be 1st, but like anyway, as close as I can. So mind you, there is another artist performing. Like, Sheck West went, and then there was another set, and then there was SZA. So the next set was called Louis the Child. I don't know, I'm not hating on you guys that know Louis the Child. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who, well, apparently it's they, it's 2 people, but I didn't know that. I was thinking it was one person, he was gonna sing, and then he was gonna leave, and everything was gonna be fine. I did not know who that was. I was like, okay, I don't know who you are, but I don't care because I'm gonna sit through your thing just so I can see SZA after you. Like, okay, there's a bunch of like frat boy, little crazy drunk people around. There's a lot of drunk people around us, and we're like, that's never good at concerts because they be doing the absolute most. Finally, Louis the Child comes on stage. It's two men, two boys, two men, whatever they are, come on stage, and they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. Bumping, like, they're like chain smokers times 10. Like, they are like, what is it called? EDM. And mind you, these frat boys around me and these drunk heads around me love Louis the Child. So at first it was whatever, then the next thing you know, they play this one song that everyone freaking knows, okay? Next thing you know, boom! Me and Ray here, boom! They hit us so hard, the whole crowd is like pushing us so hard that I thought I was gonna fall. Like, that cannot be saved. That cannot be saved. So we're getting pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, whatever. I'm like, oh my god, this is hell. Like, this right here, this is hell. But anyway, so I'm gonna try to find videos here and there, like the stuff that was happening.
Boom 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 boom. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Boom ba dum boom 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 boom. Boom ba dum boom boom. Ba boom ba dum boom 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 boom. Boom ba dum.
And then finally it hits, like, there's like 20 more minutes of them left of them performing. And I feel a little wetness. A little wetness. And I'm like, then all of a sudden it starts pouring, right? It starts pouring rain. But the thing is I'm not too mad about it, mind you. I'm not too mad about it because I was a little, like, I had dry sweat on me. It was hot. So I was like, ooh, this kind of feels good, right? This kind of feels nice. I forgot that I have dry sweat and what do you call Eco Styler gel in my hair. That Eco Styler gel from my hair transferred to my eyeball, both my eyeballs, and my eyes were burning. So my eyes are closed like this and I'm getting bumped, and imagine me just in the crowd, like, right? Like, I'm like, my eyes, they can't open, like, they're burning. So I'm literally like it was ridiculous, and I could not bring my hand up. Like, I kind of did. I was kind of like to like dry it or like try and just get that stuff out of my eye because it was burning. Now you guys are doing too much. So now I'm starting to bink, bink, bink. Because if you guys know me, I don't like when my personal space is like a little, not that I don't, okay, I know concerts and I can deal with that. I actually like mosh pits. I like this and that. But to EDM, some of you guys might think that otherwise, but I really don't think it was serious enough for you guys to be shoving me this hard on my side, almost falling, for EDM. I'm sorry about it. So yeah, finally it stops raining. Okay, great, perfect. My eyes stop burning. Then Louis the Child's done. I'm like, oh my god, yes, another hour till SZA. Now SZA's coming.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
So I'm so happy, right? Like, I'm literally so happy. And I pushed my way all the way to the second row. The second row, okay? The second row of this big crowd. I'm so happy. People started to leave, so I got to push. I'm so happy. So me and Ray are standing there. I'm like, I'm gonna see SZA. I'm gonna see my favorite person. Like, I've tried to see her since she first came out with, like, freaking, like, Hijack and Child's Play. Like, since freaking the album Z, I've been standing this woman, and I've wanted to see her live so many times, but I could never see her live. Me and Ray are waiting, it's been like 10 minutes. We have a whole nother like 50 minutes, like, yeah, like 50 minutes to wait, because her set isn't till like, I forgot, like 10:15. So we're standing there, we're like, here, SZA's coming, SZA's coming, excited, like, woo. 10 minutes goes by. All of a sudden, okay, I'm gonna insert a picture here of what I see on the screen. So I see that on the screen, right? I see that on the screen, and all of a sudden I hear on the intercom,
Everyone, please evacuate. Please follow the instructions. This is a weather evacuation. Everyone needs to leave the island calmly and safely.
This, and that. I'm like, I look back at Ray, because he's right behind me. I look at the screen, and I just start bawling my eyes out. There's no words for how sad and upset I am. Like, I'm beyond upset. I'm like beyond upset at this point. Like, and so the security guards that are standing like right in front of me and like in the back of the barricade, they're like,
y'all need to get out. Y'all need to get out.
Everyone around me is like, we're not leaving. We're not leaving. Right? And I'm like, so I was like, maybe I should try that. Maybe they'll do something. And so I was like, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Then all of a sudden, a security guard in front of me pushes this girl. I was like, pushes the girl next to me. Like, it's like, get out, get out. I'm like, oh, shoot. So I'm still crying my eyes out, but I'm like, okay, he's not playing, so I gotta go. So me and Ray are like leaving, and everyone's screaming, and then even Ray's screaming, like they're pissed, like everyone's pissed off. Cause the day we had, you're gonna cancel it now? We got like 2-3 hours of music, and you're gonna cancel it when it's supposed to be like a over 10-hour like event? Y'all did too much. Y'all did too much. Like, this makes me so upset. So everyone's running. I had to run and grab my bag. Like a whole like 30,000, something like that. I don't even know how many people are at this festival, but it's a lot of people. All leaving, and all the emergency exits are closed except for the main entrance is open. Okay, that's not safe. That's called stampede. Okay, so we're all running because we're scared. People are really scaring us, and we're pissed. So we're running and running, but some people, I'll literally show you all a video if I can get a video of people like knocking down art installations, like just destroying the place. Like, I don't condone that, but I'm gonna literally put in the clip here.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, it was just madness at that point. Like, everyone was going ham. Like, I don't condone that behavior, but like, it's understandable why they were so upset, because I was so upset. Some girl commented that she came all the way from Alaska. Okay, all the way from Alaska, because the Strokes were also performing, and people freaking love the Strokes. People came all the way from Alaska, California, just to see these people, okay? Just to see these people, and you're canceling, like... Yeah, finally, we get all the way to the front entrance, and there's it's like a two-way street, I guess you could say, two-way, like that. Anyway, so this way, you could go to the ferry, which we're supposed to take. But, and then there's another way that's like where you walk, it's like a way where you just can walk, right? So I'm like, all of a sudden, as soon as we hit that little two-way, I'm standing there, and I'm telling you guys that it just starts pouring rain, and then all of a sudden a huge lightning bolt and thunder, boom, so hard that I literally thought I felt the floor shake. Like, it was that hard. I was like, the umbrella out. I said, Ray, we're not taking that ferry, because the ferry's not gonna be able to move, because the water is like this, because it's a storm. No ferry is going out. It's not possible. Like, that's not happening. So I was like, yo, we need to go the way where we can walk. So we walk as far as we can. Then finally we hit this like underpass, because there's a bridge like up above, and there's like a yeah, it's like a bridge. That's the only way to get out of the island right now. So I'm like, let's stay under this underpass, because there's lightning and it's pouring rain. Like, there's no way. Like, the people that are going on that, like, so what we were planning on doing was walking across the bridge, because we tried to look up an Uber or a Lyft, and they weren't picking up from Randall's Island because it was such bad weather, and I guess they weren't advised to. I don't know why, but you couldn't be picked up on the island, right? So what you had to do was, even on the app, it said you had to walk all the way across the RFK bridge to get an Uber, or get anywhere, period, to get off the island so you don't die, okay? But I was like, listen, if we went up there with our umbrellas on an elevated thing such as the bridge, lightning, I'm fried, I'm crispy, I'm dead, and I'm gonna be tight about it. I'm gonna be mad about it, okay? If I die because I got hit by, like, struck by lightning from running away from a music festival, I'm gonna be upset about it. I know that sounds bad. I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be mad about it. So we're staying under the bridge, and I'm not even kidding you. While staying under the bridge, it starts flooding because it's that heavy of rain. It gets halfway up my leg. The water gets halfway up my leg. That is not safe. That is not safe. Can I mind? Let me just tell you, that is not safe, okay? No. So we're like freaking out because I'm like, okay, it's either we die under this bridge because of all this flooding, or we get struck by lightning. At this point, what do we do? So finally, the rain slowed down a little bit. I mean, it's still raining, like it's raining, but it slows down a little bit to the point where I'm like, okay, let's just go with the umbrellas. Let's just walk the bridge. Like, that's all we can do at this point. We walk all the way up, like we walk up the bridge, and then we start walking across the bridge. This camera keeps stopping, but sorry if the thing changed again. So we start walking the bridge, and it's still pouring or whatever. We're walking and walking and walking. It took us like almost an hour to get across that bridge, yo. That bridge is long, and you're walking, like, imagine that. And it's so scary, like the bridge, when the cars are passing by, it's like moving. I'm like, and I'm already scared of bridges in a car. Walking on a bridge, you got it twisted. So I was on the other side, not near where like the water is, not where you can see down. I was near the cars. I'd rather be near the cars and the edge, because then I'd freak out. So I'm on that side, Ray's on this side. It's raining. I see people with no shoes on. No shoes on, or flip-flops.
And dumb kids, what the fuck are those, bitch? Oh my shit, throw them shits in the fucking garbage. Shits is fucking fire, oh shit, I lied, bitch. What the fuck are these, bitch? You fucking dumb bitch. You thought there was one.
Flops, mind you, it is dirty, like dirty, nasty water coming onto their feet. Oh my god, it was nasty, okay? That was just so bad. I don't know why people did that. I was wearing sneakers, thank god. They were like platform sneakers, so well, my feet were wet, but they weren't as wet as they'd be if I wore freaking flip-flops or had no shoes on. That is not sanitary, and that is not okay. Anyway, and people, like, it was such a mess, bro. This was a mess. Like people were really evacuating 30,000 people off an island. There was 30,000 plus people walking on a bridge, like children basically walking on a bridge to get to the other side to get home. Like, this was too much. So finally we get to the other side. I'm like, thank god there's a pizza place. We had to eat something because me and him were dying. Me and him were starving. So we're like, we get the pizza. I order the lift. The cheapest lift was $80. Was $80. I'm like, oh my god. So I order the lift. Finally, the lift comes. It takes like a good 20 minutes for us to find the lift, because we have to go to the pickup destination. Finally, the lift comes. We get in the lift and we go home. That's basically the end of the story. I know it didn't stop in like something, like it didn't end in something huge, but boy, that story, I will remember that for the rest of my life, because I came home drenched. I came home the next day, I had a sore throat. I was not okay. I was exhausted. I felt trampled on. It wasn't safe what I went through. It was not safe. So yeah, guys, I know I didn't even eat my food because it was so much, but that's the story of the time I went to Gov Ball and all hell broke loose. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed telling it. I'm glad it's over. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.
Winter is coming.